Hello folks and welcome to our final match of the day. The under-19s here at the Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championship at the Moreton Daily Stadium in Brisbane. My name is Luke Toohey and about to bring you the game between South Australia and the NT, Northern Territory. We're underway. Territory running left to right on this one. South Australia in possession. Kennedy, Harrison, Vahua there, 14 for SA. Getting some good forward momentum. The NT doing a good job of keeping South Australia on their side of the field early. Loose ball, picked up nicely though by Caitlin Chapman. And the 4 for SA. Penalty on the contact there. Harrison Vahua, second touch in the opening minute. Just wants to get involved. Grace Bridge at 9. Ferguson, the captain, stepping. And Kiara Ajia, the other captain, taking her in the tackle. Isabel Carroll. Good meters up the middle. To the left they go. Short ball. Ridley is taken. Bridge to the right. Harrison Vahua does it all. Taken on the chest, says the referee on this occasion. By Kernath in the 3 for Northern Territory. Held will be called eventually, you would think. The confusion here from the players. Yes, a penalty awarded. Tap for the NT. Strong defence there from South Australia. It was Grace Bridge, the number 9, being a pest like every good hooker. We'll have a scrum. 30 metres out from the NT line. South Australia feed. Out it comes. Vahua Harris. Jeez. 3-4 touches in the opening 3.5 minutes. Met strongly there by Reese Casey. Vahua Harris playing first receiver in 14, it would appear. To the right we go for Ferguson. The captain gives it on to Newen. Ferguson again holds it up. A bit of a high ball. Vahua Harris says, what can't I do? Fends off one. Offload to the right-hand side. Some space, but just sloppy there from SA. A little flat-footed. Just finding their way into the game. Unfortunate for SA. This early stage. But NT had just about zero ball. So it'll be interesting to see how they can come out of their own half. So we've just got a player with a minor leg complaint, you would think. No, we've ironed that one out. We're ready to pack a scrum. The trainer's been told to buzz off. Backing up the truck. NT, here they come. Gee, she's been impressive early. That's Elisa Nicky, the lock forward for the NT. To the left we go. Taking several to stop. Kiara Ajia, she has been good, the captain, when she's seen the pill. Getting a roll on the NT, that's the third. And they're on the SA 40. Stopping, dropping. Nikki again getting involved, but a loose carry there, letting her down. So mobile for her size. Very dangerous off that left foot. Causing a lot of problems in the edge defence there for South Australia. Real beautiful carnival atmosphere here at the Moreton Daily Stadium. Saw just before, after the New South Wales Queensland game just played between Country and the Rubies. All the girls, I mean, it was an absolutely dour game, and then all the girls in a circle together, arm in arm, you know, just exchanging respects. We had both full squads out there. It was fantastic to see nearly 40 athletes of the future. No athletes of the present, if I'm honest, but it was great stuff. It's truly been the way this has been played all week. The footy's been tough. The standard has been high, but not a single melee or anything to worry about. Great examples, these women. Harrison Vahua is going to have leather poisoning at this rate. She's had 5, 6, 7 touches in the first 7.5 minutes of this encounter. Ferguson, the captain, comes across and into the line comes Holt, a fullback. Oh boy, that was, I have to be honest, umpire, there was no arm in that tackle. That was all shoulder. Referee, I should say, that you do that in the men's competition, and you are going for a walk to the sheds. If we have a look at the vision here, coming to the left, it's a beautiful break from Audrey Holt. And she gets a solid hit, but there's absolutely no intention to use the arms in this contact whatsoever, in my opinion. Have a look at it. The arm is just perfunctory in that situation, and I don't know. I thought we were trying to get rid of that from our game. NT anyhow, with guess who? Nikki. No, it's not, I apologise. The other fullback, Shanoa Leedy, says, I can also run pretty strongly with the ball if you don't mind. And I can offload as well. There is Nikki, holds off with one. Gives it back to Leedy. SA are smarter to her this time. There's 2, 3, 4 in the tackle. Beautiful face ball there. Reese Casey in the 10 for NT. That was Brigginshaw-like, that ball. Kiana Toy, I should say. The 6 for NT. Searching. She just needs to get it on, and there could be trouble. The captain is in. Kiara Ajia, she has been fantastic for her side. She's been involved defensively. It's been the forward most likely, and we just see here no one wants to commit to closing down the space there of the ball runner, and that just creates a one-on-one with a woman who's too strong that close to the line. Well, I can't help but go back to that shoulder at the other end of the field. Anyhow, what's done is done, and a fantastic try for NT. Using width, running straight and hard. I like that. Kira Kernoth. Just chips it a little, gets under it, and just pushes it to the right. 4-0 for the NT. I don't know if you can hear in the background, or you can hear in the effects mic, certainly, folks, the support for South Australia. If I told you it was a women's junior rugby league function and the cheering was loudest for South Australia, future for our game is bright. Don't worry about what anyone tells you. It's not just a three-state game. Good pick up and fend and push. Tyler Kingdom. Nikki again. And there's the boss, the captain. Gee, she's played a captain's game already. Couple of strong carries here. Casey again, that was. She's been good early, Reese Casey. Now some space. A little bit of seven-style rugby. That's a strip, but there was already someone in the tackle. That's a two-person tackle, unfortunately. Penalty will go the way of the NT. Eve Genders there off the tap. Straight up, straight down, calm as you like. I reckon that's Latoya McCoy in the 9. Have a look at this, the easiest dummy half try you're ever going to see in your life. To confirm the number there, but needless to say, the NT go back to back. Just too much space afforded to them down that left side. Correction, Chinoa leading. Looked good in the back half of the, SA half of the ground, and now she's just got in there and going, I'll help myself to a try. Well done to her. This one, not any easier than her last one. Short and wide, but a much better attempt there. As I've said before, it's a huge ask for anyone at any level. There's a little bit of breeze, just adds another 5-10 metres onto that kick, and it's a long way. But scored wide out, particularly for a 19-year-old female player, even at the elite level, to have the strength and power to get that one through. It's a big ask. Plenty can do it, but certainly not easy. Six to go in this first half. Oh, short kickoff, but I'm on the close side here, and I saw a knock on, as did the referee with that one. We just see when she's sliding in to collect that ball. It was just that tap forward. Great chase from the SA girls here. Really caught the NT on the hop, and there's a big gap in the middle there, but just there you see the ball going forward. Great work from our officials to pick that one up, working well together. Nicky, off the back of the scrum, stops and just unloads a defender. The big don't argue, and then carries a couple up to the 40-metre line. Right-hand side we come. Guess who, folks? The captain says, I'm going to the party. 4 of you South Australian defenders can come with me. I'll give you a lift. That's the 40-metre line. Well, the touchies flag is up. And NT, some good early work, really letting themselves down. There was nothing doing down that short side. Some beautiful running from the NT forwards, though. Taking multiple defenders with them, and they didn't care. Jacqueline Manicaraza. I'm certain I mispronounced your name there. I'm certain I mispronounced it. However, just returning the favour. Have a look at this on the replay. That's intent. That's intent. The captain, who has been so good all day, was a speed bump. 3 forwards in that tackle. She's just going to take a little bit, some work there. Well, that's a big loss for NT. That is a huge loss. That's their captain, Kiara Ajia. She has just about been their best player on the field. And she's pulled up a bit lame after that contact. To the left we come. Full line for SA. Here she is again. Harrison Vahua. She had such a big first half of this first half that I almost forgotten she was out there in the last few minutes. Bridge waits patiently. Harrison Vahua again with the ball in hand. Ferguson tackled. Harrison Vahua to the right boot. 10-15 metre kick at best. A strong run back from Caitlin Chapman. And I think it judged to be inside the 10 off that kick. It's pretty hard to be inside the 10 off a 10 metre kick, but we digress. Caitlin Chapman off the tap. Met solidly by Harrison Vahua and co. She's been good, lady. She's been really good, the fullback for NT. Straight through, straight through. If you don't mind, Taylor Rogers. Soft edges again from South Australia. They've only got themselves to blame here. Really impressive run from Michaela Shaw that set that up. No one again on that left side of the SA defence wanted to commit. It's the same as the previous try. And all she did was connect with an outrunner, and Bob's your uncle. If you don't want to tackle me, I'll run as far as I can. 12-0 NT. Kernoff. This is probably the easiest of her kick so far today, but it is by no means easy. It's on the 22, so she's brought it up a fair way. Won't necessarily suit her style, and she hooks it directly across the front. Just struggling to really kick through the ball. She just kind of punches at it. Fantastic athlete nonetheless. She'll be happy with how her team's going 12-0 up. The first half isn't even over for them. Tell you what, this job is cruel. I mean, I guess we get to watch the best rugby league in the world, but someone's just started roasting chicken and I can smell it. That's not fair. I'm 105 kilos. Should be a law that if you're going to roast chicken, you get my approval or I get a cut, right? Anyhow, Harrison Fahua, she's been really impressive for South Australia with her skills. Love to see her with ball in hand a little bit more often. And it's been a huge 5 minutes for Caitlin Chapman, the out centre for NT. She plays the ball. Up over the halfway, straight up the guts. The try scorer of yesteryear, and there goes Nikki. And she just fends off another. She'll have eons to palm this ball off. Reese Casey gets the try. But great work up the middle. From Nikki here, and you just see with her strength, she has got a year and a half to offload that ball to her prop forward, who goes, thank you very much, I'll fend you too. And I dare say Kira Kernoth is very thankful for the fact that that one's come around to underneath the sticks. Oh, she's not going to take it. Casey's going to take the kick after her own try. So we are 16-0 at half-time. Will we be 18? Reese Casey doesn't muck around. Kicks through the ball. And a pretty good first half for her team, and indeed the prop forward. Back with the second half in just a tick. All right. We're set to go. And underway the second half. Clean take. Return from Chapman. Had a great first half. The out centre for Northern Territory. Centre partner collects the ball. Good meters. Out of dummy half from Kernoth. Again they go right. Try assist early for Michaela Shaw in that first half. The right again, ball in both hands, strong running. Shanoa leading. Nikki lurking in 13. Gets her hands free nicely there twice, does Reese Casey. Again, they look likely. Been good with ball in hand. That's Toy, who has kicked and chased her own kick, and Kiana Toy has a 4-pointer. Loved her composure. There was a little right foot step in the initial movement there. It just gave her an extra few seconds of time. You'll see it here. Shapes at the line and then comes, I should say, off the left. Hard to do, off the left boot, straight into a right kick. And then follows it up. If you don't take it in the air, we've seen it all day. You leave it up to the gods. In this case, they favour the Northern Territory, who are out now to 22-0. Reese Casey assumed the kicking over Kira Kernoth. Certainly easier than the others that Kernoth had in the first half, but Casey gets it done, and the NT 24-0. Still vocal, the SA crowd. You got to love that. The team on the end of one at the moment. Must be tired of restarting. Again, they go. Short it is. It's pursued by the fullback. I assume a knock on there. But look, balance of probabilities. And everything comes out in the wash. Chapman again. It's like having an extra forward in your game, I really feel. The 20 there. Munarakiza. Shaping. Nikki gets the ball, pushes on. Toy it is, looks outside. And Caitlin Chapman, I've been calling her all afternoon without reward. She's there at both ends. First carry in this set, and then gets the try. We're just having a look here. The drift across was beautiful. Nikki, great hands, and that ball around the back. Beautiful stuff. Ferguson. On to Chapman. And scores there. The hands from Elisa Nikki. Great drifting there, but look at this. To bang catch, an awkward ball, and then just perfectly on the chest there. Of Kiana Toy. Apologies there. Vakakavu, Nanise Vakakavu. Getting the points there, and she's been amazing all day. Shortish kickoff. Returned by the NT to just short of the 40. Some good work from Holt out of marker for SA. Toy moves it to the right. Right again we go. Kingdon is in really good in 11. Beautiful ball on the outside of Toy. Backwards is the rule, no. Knock on. SA will get a chance on their 40. Still the SA supporters yelling in the background. It's so good. So good, the support these states are getting. Ferguson with the ball. They haven't had much possession in this second half, South Australia. And off the back, Harrison Vahua. She is a talent, but she just hasn't had any ball. The right they come. Beautiful right foot step. bobbled there. Accidental offside, I think, as a result. It was Isabel Carroll who took it into that tackle. Let's play on. Interception. Toya Norris there. Just so close to getting through. Lovely charge forward. It's Tyler Kingdon again. Loves that left to right ball. Again, beautiful hands from Nikki. Kanatoy stepping, weaving is the 6. Great defence from Marker there by Grace Bridge to really shut that down. If that was coming left side, it was all sorts of trouble for SA. Now they hit the line. Kingdon, she deserves a try. She gets a try. Tyler Kingdon, I mentioned her that many times in the last 5 minutes. If anyone was due, it was the 11 from NT. We see here just too much strength, no one going low. Wanted it more. 32-0 NT with 10 and 3/4 to come. Reese Casey. She's moved into first receiver for part of the second half, and it's been her ability to throw some pretty long, flat passes that have really put South Australia in massive doubt. She's been fantastic with the ball in hand, gets it done with a kick. Again, we see someone playing the front row in the women's game with just incredible ball skills. We saw it through the opens earlier this morning, particularly WA, having some really exceptional movers and people with skills who played in the front row, and Reese Casey is no exception. You know, those face balls are right to left, sliding across, beating sliding defence and putting it on outside shoulders. It's going to put defence in any manner of concern if you can get that sort of thing right. There we go, we're underway again, folks. One fielded on the 40, lovely footwork to gain an extra couple. That was Cheyenne Frickman. Again, Tyler Kingdom, although doesn't quite come up with the ball on this occasion, because she's been running so strongly. We'll have a scrum, dead on halfway. At the back, Harrison Vahua. Again causing problems. Hard to tackle is that young lady. Just those little skill errors really letting SA down. Ella Christie in that situation. It's late in the game, you're pretty tired. There's urgency, there's 8 minutes left and you're down by a fair bit. You can understand it. Just needed to get it on that first collection. We'll pack down on the 40. Toy will pack it down. Nikki will collect it from the back and give it back to her. Around the back she goes, right side. They feel there's more space down there. Frickman has been good. Lovely out ball. Michaela Shaw showing some serious pace and she hands it off. Want to check that grounding. Denise Vakakavu for her second today. It's been awarded. Audrey Holt did a great job to get back for this one. But really getting into space there was the place where Michaela Shaw wanted to be. You can see Holt coming across, just getting it for pace. Presence of mind, holds it up. Beautiful, 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 clean put down. And just like that, Vakakavu, who has been exceptional for the NT all day, has her second. Speaking of exceptional, this is just a ball-playing front rower with the speed of a back rower who also kicks for goal. Reese Casey. Doesn't tend to muck around. A few steps back and then she'll come into it. It's a fair nudge of it. It just goes across the face. A great effort from Reese Casey. And look, she's filthy with herself. She shouldn't be. Good work there. From the front row forward, turned half back. Five and a half to go in this one, folks. The NT playing some really entertaining footy. 38-0. SA will reset. Ella Christie has done plenty of kicking off in this game. To be fair to Ella, she's done a reasonable job of it too. Frickman again in the thick of the action. Lovely stepping and running from these NT backs and the forwards. Nikki says, give me the ball. Here's the big, don't argue. 2, 3 defenders. Will she look to offload? Nah. I think she'll play the ball on that one. Right to left we come and just overrunning it there a fraction. But apparently not knocking it on. Loose play the ball and the marker's alert. That is great work. That's Ella Christie. I mean, 4 minutes to go, your team's getting pumped. And you've got the presence of mind and hunger at marker to have a crack and get that ball back. That's pretty cool. Kiana Toy there on screen. Really got her hands on the ball, particularly early in this second half, and really lifted the team. Nikki picks it up again. Again, threatens people to tackle her. It'll take a couple. Good effort. The first one bounces off, as does the second, but 3 of them get it to ground. Again, ball security. I'll tell you, it has been the flavour of the month. .35 out. Nikki takes the tap, and she knows one way, and that is straight at him. Great working combination there, including Lauren Ewan going low. That's Toya Norris in 18. Enjoyed her runs across field. Straight through, just as you like it. Tyler Kingdom has 2. And again, it's the case of the 6 getting her hands on the ball, and those runners, 1 out. Super special. You look here, the work from Kiana Toy, and just hands it off. Rhiannon Casey for a 10. Throws an absolutely magic 1 out ball, and bang goes Tyler Kingdom for the second time this afternoon. Well, it looks like Rhiannon Casey's going to kick permanently for NT, and she certainly looked the better of the two. South Australia pointless, literally, between their two grades today, unfortunately. Plenty of starch, though, and great support for them. It's definitely a great culture in SA Rugby League from where I'm sitting. 42. Neil. Minute 20, so a set and a half to go in the day as the sun sets here in Redcliffe. Can South Australia get their first points between their open girls and their 19s? They'll probably, if they're lucky, have a tackle to do it. Or shall I say, perhaps a little more. Knock on one way will be play on from the referee. And South Australia have their best chance, 30 metres out. That's the 0. It's the 1, impassioned charge there. From Tahuna. She's a player. Harrison Vahua. She wants to get on with it. Goosey. Denon Kemp would be proud of that one. Left they go. Lovely tackle down low there. Eve Genders getting the shoulder in. Ball off the ground. Referee, tackle was completed, and we agree on something. And that'll be all she wrote, folks. A huge game from Northern Territory. 42-0 over South Australia. Our final game today from here at Moreton Daily Stadium. Tomorrow, though, join us for more action in the under-19s, the finals of the Opens for the Nationals, across all your great streaming devices and across NRL.com. And, of course, download the NRL app for details on those games, the people in them, and how they're going. It's been a pleasure to have your company all day. On behalf of our streaming team at Red Corner, have a good night.